Top 10 countries practically begging Americans to move there and why they're making it incredibly simple. Yes, you heard that correctly, begging. While the United States makes relocating abroad feel like navigating a legal minefield with your savings account held hostage, these nations are practically waving welcome banners in the air. Like, seriously, come on over. We have got sunshine, affordable rent, streamlined visa processes, and communities that actually want you there. No, this is not some travel brochure fantasy. This is international strategy, and it is working brilliantly. In this video, we are diving deep into destinations that are not just open to American expats. They are actively unrolling red carpets, slashing bureaucratic nonsense, and offering incentives that make your dollar stretch like never before. We are talking reasonable income requirements, straightforward residency pathways, and living expenses that will not make your bank account weep. And here is the beautiful part. Most of these locations still fly completely under the mainstream radar. You will not find them plastered across those glossy lifestyle magazines with overpriced beachfront condos and impossible price tags. These are the genuine hidden treasures, the smart choices, the places where starting fresh does not require lottery winnings or a team of immigration attorneys. So if you have ever wondered whether there has to be a simpler way to live abroad without losing your sanity or your financial security, you are absolutely correct. And today, we are proving it beyond any doubt. Welcome to Global Pathways, where smart living meets genuine opportunity. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stick with us to see which countries make this incredible list. Trust me, you will want to watch every single minute of this. Let's start this countdown with a country so eager to welcome Americans, you would think they were personally delivering house keys and citizenship certificates at the airport. Number 10, Ecuador. A place where the cost of living is not just reasonable, it is almost suspiciously affordable. Here is the headline that will grab your attention. Ecuador uses the United States dollar as its official currency, which means zero currency exchange headaches, no confusing conversion calculations, and no wondering if that restaurant bill just bankrupted you. If you can't handle money in Denver, you can't handle money in Quito. The visa situation gets even better. Ecuador offers multiple pathways for Americans, including investor visas starting at just $25,000, not in some sketchy offshore account, but in legitimate Ecuadorian certificates of deposit that actually earn interest. For those not looking to invest, the temporary resident visa requires proof of just $800 monthly income. That is less than most Americans spend on their car payment and insurance combined. Life here moves at a refreshing pace that prioritizes relationships over rushing. Picture yourself exploring colonial architecture that looks like it stepped out of a history book, hiking through cloud forests where the air tastes like adventure, or bargaining at markets where fresh produce costs less than a single organic apple back home. Healthcare is surprisingly excellent and affordable. Many expats pay under $60 monthly for comprehensive private coverage, and the doctors often trained at internationally recognized institutions. Cuenca has become particularly popular among American retirees and remote workers, offering a perfect blend of culture, climate, and community. Now, is everything perfect? Of course not. You will need to embrace a different pace of life, brush up on your Spanish unless you plan on communicating through enthusiastic hand gestures, and accept that punctuality is more of a flexible concept than a rigid rule. But here is what you get in return. Uncrowded beaches along both Pacific and Caribbean coasts, mountain towns where the weather stays spring-like year-round, and the kind of authentic cultural experience that no gated expat community can replicate. Ecuador is not just affordable, it is welcoming Americans with open arms and practical policies that make sense. Number 9, Czech Republic. Let us be honest, this one might surprise you unless you happen to be someone who appreciates stunning architecture, world-class beer, and a cost of living that makes Western Europe accessible without requiring a trust fund. The Czech Republic is not just beautiful, it is strategically smart for Americans seeking European lifestyle without European price tags. Prague, the capital, feels like stepping into a fairy tale that somehow includes reliable internet, excellent public transportation, and beer that costs less than bottled water in most American cities. But the real magic happens when you explore beyond the tourist zones. The visa situation is more straightforward than most people realize. Americans can stay 90 days visa-free, and for longer-term residents, the Czech Republic offers several pathways including freelance visas, business visas, and investment options that do not require selling your firstborn child. The key is showing sufficient funds and having a legitimate reason for staying, whether that is remote work, starting a business, or simply having enough passive income to support yourself. Let us talk numbers. Most Americans report living very comfortably on $1,500 to $2,000 monthly, including rent for a beautiful apartment in historic neighborhoods, regular dining out, and weekend trips to Vienna or Berlin. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Prague averages $600 to $900 monthly, but venture into smaller cities like Brno or Český Budějovice, and those numbers drop dramatically while the charm increases exponentially. Healthcare operates on a robust public system, and private insurance is available for roughly $50 to $80 monthly. The medical care is excellent, doctors are well trained, and you will never receive a bill that makes you question your life choices. The Czech Republic also offers something many countries cannot: true four-season beauty, world-class cultural events, and the ability to travel easily throughout Europe. When your biggest weekly decision is choosing between a castle tour or a beer garden afternoon, you know you have made some solid life choices. Number 8. Albania. Albania is quietly but confidently emerging as one of Europe's best-kept secrets for Americans seeking Mediterranean lifestyle without Mediterranean prices. And the best part, you absolutely do not need to be independently wealthy to afford it. Let us start with the visa situation because it is refreshingly simple. Americans can stay in Albania for 1 year visa-free, which gives you plenty of time to explore, settle in, and figure out longer-term residency if you fall in love with the place. For permanent residency, Albania offers pathways through investment, employment, or simply proving you have sufficient funds to support yourself without becoming a burden on their social systems. The income requirements are reasonable, typically around $800 to $1,000 monthly, which is completely achievable for most Americans with remote work, passive income, or retirement funds. And the lifestyle here is absolutely remarkable. Albania offers stunning Adriatic and Ionian coastlines, dramatic mountain ranges, and historic cities where every corner tells a story. The capital, Tirana, has transformed into a vibrant, colorful city with excellent restaurants, growing art scenes, and infrastructure that actually works. Meanwhile, coastal towns like Saranda and Vlora offer beachfront living at prices that would make Florida residents weep with envy. Think Mediterranean charm without the crowds or the crushing expenses. Healthcare in Albania is improving rapidly, with modern private clinics offering excellent care at extremely affordable rates. A doctor visit might cost $15 to $30, and comprehensive private health insurance runs under $100 monthly. Many Albanian doctors trained internationally, including in the United States and Western Europe, so language barriers are often minimal. The food scene deserves special mention because Albanian cuisine combines the best of Mediterranean, Turkish, and Balkan influences. Fresh seafood, locally grown produce, and wine that tastes expensive but costs almost nothing. Plus, Albanians are genuinely warm and welcoming people who appreciate Americans and often go out of their way to help newcomers feel at home. Albania is not just affordable, it is authentically beautiful and refreshingly uncomplicated. Number 7. Georgia. Not the state, the country, and it might just be the most underrated destination for Americans seeking adventure, affordability, and absolutely minimal bureaucratic nonsense. Georgia has quietly positioned itself as one of the most foreigner-friendly countries on the planet, and they are backing up that reputation with policies that actually make sense. Here's the headline that will blow your mind. Americans can live in Georgia for 1 full year without any visa requirements whatsoever. Just show up with your passport and you are legally allowed to stay for 12 months. No applications, no fees, no standing in embassy lines, no stress. After that year, you simply leave for 1 day and return for another 12 months. The Serbian people are genuinely warm and welcoming, particularly toward Americans, and there is a growing expat community that makes integration easier for newcomers. Serbia offers something increasingly rare, authentic European culture at developing world prices with policies that actually encourage foreign residents. You have made it halfway through our countdown, and if you are still watching, thank you. That means you are not just dreaming about international living, you are seriously considering making it reality. If anything has resonated with you so far, the visa simplicity, the cost savings, or just the idea of living somewhere that genuinely welcomes Americans, go ahead and give this video a like. It helps other potential expats like you discover smarter, simpler paths to international living. And while you are here, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell. Each week on Global Pathways, we bring you fresh ideas, practical tips, and destinations that make international living feel less like an impossible dream and more like an achievable goal. Now stick around because the next 5 countries are the ones really rolling out the red carpet with policies that will amaze you. Number 5. Vietnam. Vietnam represents one of the most dramatic transformations in modern international relations, evolving from a country most Americans knew only through history books into one of the most welcoming, affordable, and exciting destinations for American expats. The visa situation has improved dramatically over recent years, with Vietnam now offering multiple pathways for Americans seeking longer-term residency. The tourist visa allows stays up to 30 days with easy extensions, while business visas can provide up to 12 months of legal residence. For longer-term living, Vietnam offers temporary residence permits through various channels including investment, employment, or proving sufficient financial resources. The income requirements are extremely reasonable, typically around $700 to $1,000 monthly, making it accessible for remote workers, retirees, or entrepreneurs. But the real attraction is the lifestyle and cost of living combination that Vietnam delivers. Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi offer world-class urban experiences with excellent restaurants, growing art scenes, and infrastructure that continues improving rapidly. Meanwhile, coastal cities like Da Nang and Nha Trang provide beachfront living at prices that make Florida look expensive. Most Americans report living very comfortably on $1,000 to $1,500 monthly, including rent in desirable areas, regular dining out, domestic travel, and entertainment. Rent for a modern apartment in central locations averages $300 to $700 monthly, while suburban or smaller city options offer even greater savings. The food scene alone justifies considering Vietnam because Vietnamese cuisine is fresh, healthy, incredibly flavorful, and remarkably affordable. Street food that rivals high-end restaurant quality costs under $3 per meal, while upscale dining rarely exceeds $15 per person. Healthcare has improved substantially, with international standard hospitals available in major cities and comprehensive private insurance available for under $100 monthly. Many Vietnamese doctors trained internationally, and English is increasingly common in medical facilities. Vietnam offers geographic diversity from bustling cities to pristine beaches, mountain regions, and cultural experiences that combine ancient traditions with rapid modernization. The Vietnamese people are generally welcoming toward Americans, and there is a substantial and growing expat community throughout the country. Number 4. Thailand. Thailand has been perfecting the art of welcoming foreigners for decades, and the result is one of the most expat-friendly countries on the planet with visa options, lifestyle choices, and cost of living that make long-term residence not just possible but genuinely attractive for Americans. The visa situation offers multiple pathways depending on your circumstances and goals. Tourist visas provide 60 days with extensions possible, while education visas allow longer stays for those interested in learning Thai language or culture. For retirees, the retirement visa requires proof of income or savings, but provides 1-year renewable residence. Younger Americans can explore business visas, elite visas for those with larger budgets, or employment-based options. The key is that Thailand genuinely wants foreign residents and has created systems to accommodate different situations and financial levels. Let us talk lifestyle because Thailand delivers on every possible front. Bangkok offers world-class urban living with excellent public transportation, incredible food scenes, modern shopping, and cultural experiences that blend ancient traditions with contemporary innovation. Beach destinations like Phuket, Koh Samui, and Hua Hin provide tropical paradise living at prices that make Caribbean destinations look overpriced. Mountain regions like Chiang Mai offer cooler climates, rich culture, and some of the most affordable quality living available anywhere in the world. The cost of living varies by location, but remains remarkably affordable throughout the country. Most Americans report living very well on $1,000 to $2,000 monthly, including housing, food, transportation, entertainment, and domestic travel. Rent ranges from $200 monthly for basic accommodations to $800 for luxury apartments in prime locations. Thai healthcare deserves special recognition because it combines international quality standards with developing world pricing. Bangkok and other major cities offer world-class hospitals with internationally trained doctors, modern equipment, and English-speaking staff. Comprehensive private health insurance costs under $150 monthly, while individual treatments cost fractions of American prices. Thailand has been welcoming Americans for generations, resulting in established expat communities, English language services, and cultural understanding that makes integration much easier for newcomers. But the real magic happens once you arrive because Portugal delivers on every promise. Lisbon offers cosmopolitan living with excellent restaurants, vibrant cultural scenes, and architecture that combines centuries of history with modern functionality. Porto provides a more intimate experience with world-renowned wine culture, stunning riverside settings, and some of the most beautiful azulejo tile work in Europe. The Algarve region offers Mediterranean climate, stunning beaches, and golf courses that attract visitors from across Europe. The cost of living remains reasonable despite growing popularity among international residents. Most Americans report living well on $2,000 to $3,000 monthly, including rent in desirable areas, regular dining out, domestic and European travel, and entertainment. Rent varies by location but generally ranges from $600 to $1,500 monthly for quality accommodations. Portuguese healthcare ranks among the best in Europe, combining excellent public systems with affordable private options. Comprehensive private health insurance costs under $200 monthly, while individual treatments cost substantially less than American equivalents. Many Portuguese doctors trained internationally, and English is widely spoken in medical facilities. Portugal offers something increasingly rare in today's world, the ability to live in Western Europe with reasonable costs, straightforward visa processes, and genuine welcome for foreign residents. The Portuguese people are famously warm and welcoming. There are established American expat communities throughout the country, and the lifestyle combines the best of European culture with Atlantic coastlines and year-round pleasant climate. Number 1. Panama. If international living were a competition, Panama would be the undisputed champion, holding multiple gold medals while casually reminding the world that it has been perfecting the art of welcoming American expats longer and better than virtually anywhere else on the planet. Panama represents the ultimate combination of geographic convenience, policy intelligence, economic stability, and lifestyle options that make it not just attractive but logical for Americans seeking international living. Let us start with the visa situation because it is genuinely impressive. The Friendly Nations visa allows Americans to obtain residency through minimal investment, typically opening a bank account and making a small deposit, or through employment with a Panamanian company. The Pensionado visa requires only $1,000 monthly pension income, making it accessible for most American retirees. The Self-Economic Solvency visa allows residency by depositing $5,000 in a Panamanian bank. These are not complex investment schemes or bureaucratic obstacle courses. These are straightforward pathways designed to encourage American residents. But here is where Panama becomes truly remarkable. Panama uses the United States dollar as its official currency, which eliminates all currency exchange concerns, simplifies financial planning, and makes budgeting completely straightforward. No wondering about exchange rates, no complicated conversions, no currency risk. If you can manage money in Miami, you can manage money in Panama City. The geographic situation is perfect for Americans maintaining connections with the United States. Panama is only a few hours' flight from most American cities, making visits home easy and affordable. Time zones are similar, communication is simple, and you never feel completely disconnected from American life. Yet you gain access to a country with tropical climate, no hurricanes, political stability, and cost of living that makes American cities look overpriced. The lifestyle options are incredibly diverse. Panama City offers sophisticated urban living with excellent restaurants, modern shopping, cultural events, and infrastructure that rivals any American city. Beach communities along both Pacific and Caribbean coasts provide tropical paradise living at reasonable prices. Mountain towns like Boquete offer spring-like climate year-round, established expat communities, and costs that make retirement dreams realistic rather than fantasy. Healthcare in Panama is excellent and affordable, with many doctors trained in the United States, modern hospitals, and comprehensive private insurance available for under $200 monthly. The cost of living varies by location and lifestyle choices, but remains substantially lower than most American alternatives. Most American expats report living comfortably on $1,500 to $2,500 monthly, including rent, food, entertainment, and domestic travel. Panama has been successfully hosting American expats for decades, resulting in established communities, English language services, American-style amenities, and cultural understanding that makes integration smooth and natural. Panama does not just welcome American residents, it has built its entire expat infrastructure around making Americans feel at home while providing the benefits of international living. As you have just discovered, these countries are not just accepting American residents, they are actively competing for them with policies, incentives, and welcome programs that make international living accessible and attractive. From streamlined visa processes to tax advantages, affordable healthcare to established expat communities, these destinations prove that living abroad does not require massive wealth or complicated legal processes. It requires knowledge, planning, and the courage to explore options that most Americans never consider. If you are feeling constrained by American costs, bureaucracy, or lifestyle limitations, alternatives exist. You just need to know where to look and how to access them. And now you do. Thanks for watching this complete guide. If this video opened your eyes to possibilities or got you seriously thinking about your next chapter, go ahead and give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Which country intrigued you most and what factors matter most in your decision-making process? And of course, subscribe to Global Pathways and tap that notification bell so you never miss our latest guides to smarter, simpler, more rewarding international living. Until next time, think globally, plan wisely, and remember that the world is much more accessible than most people realize.